If you remember the book and movie franchise Harry Potter, you know who Hermione Granger is. We all know Emma Watson nailed her role as Hermione Granger. But did you know that a younger girl that went by the name of Sarah Whitehall was meant to play Hermione? Well, there is an urban legend about what happened to the original girl that was cast for Hermione's role. Starting in the first movie, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, in the scene where all the first-year students are blindly entering the Great Hall and looking around, you can barely notice a pale little girl in the corner of the hall. Her head is completely down, long brunette hair, and a bloody cloak. The girl's hands are covered in mud as if she were digging something. Both of her feet are missing, along with a hole in her right leg, with worms visibly crawling and eating away at it. The worms themselves have very sharp teeth that resemble metal blades. As the girl slowly lifts her head up, breaking the fourth wall, she asks, "Can you see me?" You'll notice her mouth is missing, and her eyes are red, blood pouring from them. She then moves towards you and out of the television. You are the only one that can see her. She is no longer in the movie, and indeed is standing right in front of you. She looks down on you and once again asks if you can see her. At this point, you say yes, and then ask her why her eyes are bloody. She will tell you that they are from the last kid who watched the first Harry Potter film. As for her muddy hands with worms and sharp teeth, she tells you that they are her pets. They're used to dig out people's eyes. If you want her to leave you alone, she'll ask, "Can you see me?" again, and this time say no. The girl will go back into the TV and will wait for her next victim. It is assumed that if the person answers with yes, the girl will dig out their eyes and wear them. Little backstory on this girl, Sarah Whitehall. She auditioned for the role of Hermione Granger before Emma Watson. She was first cast for Hermione until her father murdered her. It is unknown why, but she was buried by him. He chopped both of her feet off, stomped on her face, especially the eyes, as they bled out. He then took her into the back of the garden and buried the poor girl alive. She died, only to come back to finish off her mother, two brothers, and lastly her father. She did the exact same thing to them as her father once did to her. She then chose to haunt the Harry Potter films in resentment of not being able to play her part as Hermione. So, if you ever happen to watch a Harry Potter film, be cautious, or you might stumble upon this little girl.